What's going on, everybody? I am DDS618 and I'm about to tell you exactly what you need to do to prepare for your Xbox Series console, whether it's the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S. Make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Also, you can check me out on Facebook Gaming by clicking the link in the description. Any product that I mentioned that has an Amazon link may generate income for the channel, as I am an Amazon affiliate. The music for today is provided by Anthouse Beats. Make sure you check out his music, as it is DCMA free and you can play it on your stream, in your YouTube content, or wherever you want to play it, because it is totally 100% DCMA free. No DCMA takedowns. There's a lot of hype surrounding the consoles that are coming out soon. The Xbox Series, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and that'll be coming out within a week of this video. Man, it's unbelievable that November 10th is almost here. However, before you jump into the console, you may have been wondering, what do I need to do to prepare for the new consoles? Well, man, I'm here to help you out with a couple of tips, and hopefully this helps you prepare for the consoles before they drop. First thing first, when you get on your Xbox, you need to make sure that you have all your games saved on your USB hard drive. See, the thing is, every Xbox One game, minus the exception of some Kinect games, will work on the Xbox Series consoles. That's the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X. The reason you want to make sure that your games are put on your external hard drive is because all you have to do is unplug your hard drive from your current Xbox console, plug it into the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S, and bing bang bong, it works. It's a miracle, genius thing, but it works almost instantaneously. The other thing you may need to prepare for your Xbox Series console is you may actually need an external hard drive. Here's the thing. All the current Xbox One games will run on the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. However, there's a limited amount of space on these consoles. So therefore, you may need a new hard drive. Maybe you need a new Seagate expansion hard drive. Maybe you need one of the Western Digital hard drives. There are plenty of hard drives out there. I personally would recommend an 8 terabyte hard drive. That's what I currently use, and I will link the one that I use in the description below. But you want to make sure that you have your external hard drive with all your games, and you can even move some of your apps on there too, just so you don't have to worry about moving them over or re-downloading them to the Xbox Series consoles. The other thing you may want to do to prepare yourself for the new Xbox Series console is actually buy the Seagate storage expansion card for the Xbox Series console. The Seagate storage expansion card is just a memory stick. All you do is plug it in the back of your Xbox Series console, and it automatically allows games to use the speed and power of the Xbox Series console. Basically, that just means your games load a lot faster. And here's the other thing. In order to play Xbox Series optimized games, you have to make sure that they're on the internal storage of the Xbox Series console, or you're on the Seagate storage expansion card. If they're not on either one of those, they will not utilize the speed and power of the Xbox Series consoles. People are really fired up about the games that are coming out soon on the Xbox Series consoles. A lot of people are wondering, well, how do I pre-download those games, or how do I make sure I'm downloading the right game? The cool part about it is Xbox has already set up smart delivery. Smart delivery means that it's going to download the exact games that you need for your Xbox Series consoles. So that means if you have the Xbox Series S, it's going to download games specifically for the Xbox Series S, as the Xbox Series S cannot play Xbox Series X optimized games. Vice versa, Xbox Series X will download the Xbox Series X games instead of the Xbox Series S games. I know it sounds a little confusing. That's why it's called smart delivery, so you don't have to worry about figuring it out. But here's the thing. Xbox has made it so easy. All you have to do is literally go to the game store and click install. That's it. Don't have to worry about installing the Xbox One version, Xbox Series X, and all that stuff. However, if you do install the game and you do move it to your external hard drive, I do believe that it may upgrade, update, or downgrade, whatever you want to use, to the Xbox One version. So be very careful about that. That's why you probably need that Seagate storage expansion card, which is about $220. Games are getting ready to come out on the Xbox Series console, so a lot of people are wondering, okay, how do I go ahead and make sure the games work on the system? See, there's so many different versions of the Xbox Series games working, and it's not really just on the Xbox side. On the PlayStation 5 side, it's also confusing. Some developers saying you buy one copy and automatically upgrade to the next gen version. Some developers are saying, hey, you got to make sure you pay $100 to get this game in order to get both versions, even if you only want the next gen version. But then there are some developers that have options where you can buy the Xbox One version or the Xbox Next Gen version, the Xbox Series versions of the game. To me, it's all confusing. Why don't every company use smart delivery. I have no idea. Some companies are just money hungry. You can't control that. There are a lot of people excited about the Xbox Series consoles coming in, and they're like, okay, wait, I'm getting a new console. What about the controllers? The great news about the current controllers is that they actually work on the next gen consoles. That means your current Xbox One controller will work on the next gen consoles. It's easy peasy. So let's just say you have a controller like I do, like the Project Scorpio controller. That means this controller will work on the next console, which is the Xbox Series console. You do not have to replace this. You do not have to trade it in. It will work. All you have to do is press that button at the top that connects it to the next gen console. It's that easy. Xbox has done a great job allowing players to have the option to power the controller in many different ways. A lot of people are going to be using AA batteries like Duracell that are actually coming in the packaging of the Xbox Series X. There's no problem with that. I always hated throwing away batteries though. So a lot of people decide to do this. Decide to get the plug and play. All it is just a little battery. You basically put it in your controller, set it on the back of the charging dock, and it charges. Simple as that. Easy peasy, right? But this dies pretty quickly. This one I've had for maybe about 6 months and it's pretty much dead. So I decided not to go that route this time. This time I decided to keep using AA batteries, but I'm using rechargeable AA batteries. Now a lot of people say, whoa, rechargeable AA batteries cost a lot of money. Well, depending on the brand, but you want a really good brand, I'm going to give you a good brand right now. The good brand is Interloop. I love these batteries. Now this is the white one. They have a black one that has a little bit more power, but for the Xbox Series X controller or the Xbox One controller, which I'm using right now, the Project Scorpio version, this battery is good enough. I love this battery. It is amazing, and it actually lasts me about 2 weeks. But I am a streamer, so imagine playing video games and not having to worry about changing your batteries all the time. Now there was one point in one of my streams where the batteries did die, but that was when I first got the batteries and I did not charge them at all. So on the up and up, I say those batteries are pretty good. You also find a link for those batteries in the description below. Now here comes the nitty gritty. A lot of people have expensive headphones. I personally have the Astros A50s. And a lot of people saw that the Xbox Series consoles do not have an optical out port, which is what a lot of people use for their headphones because that gives you the best audio quality. Luckily, a lot of companies are pushing upgrades so you can use your headphones with the next gen consoles. Like Astro has already said they're going to push the update day one, so you can make sure you use your Astro A50s, your Astro A40s, and so on with the next gen system. Now you have to check with each company to figure out which one you're using and make sure that the brand that you're using actually updates. But if you have the wireless headsets like the SteelSeries Arctis, guess what? You probably don't need to update. They may push an update just to make sure everything's copacetic, but because they already connect wirelessly to the Xbox One and they're using the same wireless technology in the Xbox Series console, probably won't need that much of an update. So it's pretty cool to know that your old Xbox One controllers and your old Xbox One headsets will work with the Xbox Series consoles. So guys, I hope this video has helped you out a little bit to prepare for your Xbox Series console that is coming out within 1 week of this video release. I cannot wait for November 10th as I get ready to dive into the Xbox Series console. And man, I'm so honored to have a pre-order because without a pre-order, I wouldn't be getting the console. If you have not gotten a pre-order, do not fret. A lot of retailers will have stock on hand on launch day, and plus you may be able to find a couple of links online where they actually have pre-orders. So good luck, happy hunting, and please enjoy your Xbox Series console because it is going to be a fun generation.